Friends, my name is Harsh. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So in today's video, we will be discussing about the folder structure of React. So if you can see, we have the React folder in which we created a dashboard project. And in dashboard, these are the files and folders which gets created. So first folder is node underscore module folder. Now because React.js uses Node.js, so we have this node underscore modules folder. Then we also have a folder called public folder. Now inside the public folder, if you want to have some assets, like say, let's say you have some favicon or some icons, or you have some data, I mean you have some static files, and if you want to keep the same, so for that purpose we can use this folder called public folder for mainly the static files. Then we also have the src folder. Inside the src folder, basically this is the main folder, main source code. So you can see there is a assets folder, there is a css file, there is a component, there is additional css file, there is one more component. Now this src folder is very important, that is also called the source folder. In that folder mainly we are keeping all the css file, like the component related css or the global css, or if you have any additional assets, like you have some images and you have some fonts, let's say, so we can keep the same inside the src folder. So we'll be working 24 by 7 only in this src folder. We also have one git ignore folder. In the git ignore, you can see there is the node underscore module folder which is inside the git ignore. You see this one. So it means whenever we are pushing the changes on the git or svn, the coding repository, we are not pushing these changes. We are just so that's the reason it is inside the git ignore. And then we also have an ESLint, because if you remember yesterday when we created the React application, we clearly mentioned we want to have the ESLint. So we got this configuration for the ESLint as well. Also, we use React.js to create a single page application. So there is a index.html, which is very important because React.js, display the pages, display the content dynamically. It is not refreshing the entire page. So for example, if you go in one of the website like ostraining.in, I'm just going there, OS training, and the moment I'm navigating on different courses, you can see my complete page is not refreshing, only the content is changing. This is possible because of the single page application, and not only in React.js, AngularJS, Vue.js, those frameworks is based on single page application only. So they also have the same index.html. And because React.js also we used to create single page application, we also have this index.html. Then we also have a package-log.json, which is containing all the dependencies along with the some dependencies. We have the package.json. This is a very important file which contains the details about our React dependencies and development dependencies. So you know what? Suppose if the node module folder is not there, we can just use npm install it, read package.json, create node module folder, and install all the packages along with sub packages. And all the packages, sub packages information will go inside the package hyphen log.json. We'll discuss more about it in the coming sessions. All right, and yeah, so there is a README file also. Uh, Even we can update this as well. So when we are using Git or SVN, we are always having the README file where we can just mention the steps. And for Vite related configuration, like what, right now when we are doing npm run dev, this project is running on localhost colon 5173. But suppose if you want to change the port, or if you want to have some additional Vite configuration changes, so we can always go into this file and do the changes. All right, so this is all about the folder structure. Again, just a quick recap: node underscore modules folder, package.json, package-log.json. These are related to the Node.js because React.js uses Node.js. So we have this. Public folder is the place where we can have all the static files like either images, favicon, etc. Then we have the source folder where we can keep all the source folder, all the components, CSS, images and all, as well as we also have the git ignore file and the index.html, because React we used to create single page application, the Vite configuration for the Vite related configuration, and ESLint for ESLint. So hope you like this video. Please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.